Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to continue our remaining lesson and Astrologers Day. So dear students, open your books and see on page number 6. And then you were pushed into a well nearby in the field. You were left for dead. The astrologer was telling the future of his customer, and he told him that you were pushed into a well nearby in the field and you were left for dead. He said that somebody pushed a knife into your stomach and then he pushed you into the well, and he thought that you are dead. That's why he ran away from that spot. I should have been dead if some passerby had not chanced to peep into the well, exclaimed the other, overwhelmed by enthusiasm. And the customer said to the astrologer, you are absolutely right. He had pushed me into the well, and he thought that I am dead. But one passerby was going nearby the well, and that passerby, he looked into the well, he peeped into the well, and when he peeped into the well, at that time he saw me in the well. I was drowning in the well, and instantly that person jumped into the well and he took me out of the well and he saved me. And now when the customer was telling these things to the astrologer, he was looking enthusiastic. He was looking very happy, and he was overwhelmed, means he was very happy that he was saved. Somebody had saved him. When shall I get at him? He asked, clenching his fist. In the next world, answered the astrologer, and he clenched his fist and he said, I have to beat that person. I have to kill him. Where will he get to me? Where will I find him? Tell me instantly. And the astrologer said to him, he will meet you in the next world. He will not meet you in this world. Now he is not in this world. Now he is living in another world, and so if you want to meet him, you will have to go in the another world. Without that, it is not possible for you to meet your enemy. He died 4 months ago in a far off town. You will never see any more of him. The other groaned on hearing it. The astrologer proceeded, and he said, the astrologer said that your enemy is dead 4 months ago, and he was dead in a far away town. Now you cannot meet him. Guru Nayak, you know my name, the other said, taken aback. And now astrologer called his customer by his name. He said, Guru Nayak. And when the astrologer said Guru Nayak, at that time Guru Nayak asked him, do you know my name? How do you know my name? And astrologer said to him, I know everything about you in the same way I know your name also. As I know all other things, Guru Nayak listened carefully to what I have to say. Your village is 2 days' journey due north of this town. Take the next train and be gone. I see once again great danger to your life if you go from home. He took out a pinch of sacred ash and held it to him. Rub it on your forehead and go home. Never travel southward again, and you will live to be 100. And he said to Guru Nayak, it takes 2 days to reach your village from here. Your village is in the direction of south, so it is my kind advice to you. You catch next train and go back to your village. If you will go back to your village, and if you will not come back in this direction once again, then you will live 100 years. You will not die before the age 100. And if you come here, then there is a danger to your life once again. So it is my advice to you, go back to your village and never come in this direction again. Why should I leave home again? The other said reflectively. I was only going away now and then to look for him and to choke out his life if I met him. He shook his head regretfully. He has escaped my hands. I hope at least he died as he deserved. Yes, said the astrologer. He was crushed under a lorry. The other looked gratified to hear it. And he said, No, astrologer, I will not come back here again. And why should I come back here again? I had come here in search of my enemy. I wanted to kill him. I wanted to murder him, but you are saying that he is already dead. That's why I will not come in this direction again. But he said, I think he should die because he deserved death. And then astrologer told him, yes, he is dead. He was crushed under a lorry, means he made an accident with a truck. He came under the truck, and that's why he is dead. He was crushed under the truck. He was smashed under the truck. And when astrologer told him that his enemy was smashed under the truck, at that time he became very happy. The place was deserted by the time the astrologer picked up his articles and put them into his bag. The green shaft was also gone. Leaving the place in darkness and silence, the stranger had gone off into the night after giving the astrologer a handful of coins, and now astrologer was packing his bag. The stranger, the person who was trying to know his future from the astrologer, he gave a handful of coins to astrologer and he went back on his way. And now astrologer also packed his luggage, he packed his bag, and he also started to go back to his house. It was nearly midnight when the astrologer reached home. His wife was waiting for him at the door and demanded an explanation. He flung the coins at her and said, "Count them, one man gave all that." And astrologer reached home. The time was midnight. His wife was waiting for him there, and she asked him explanation. She asked him, "Why are you late?" And he gave all the coins to his wife, and he said to her to count them. He said her that all the coins are given to him by just one person. And now she was counting the coins. 12 and a half annas, she said, counting. She was overjoyed. "I can buy some jaggery and coconut tomorrow. The child has been asking for sweets for so many days now. I will prepare some nice stuff for her." And she said that her baby was asking for sweet since last many days, but she was not able to buy sweets for her. But now, today, she has enough money to buy jaggery and coconut. She will buy coconut and jaggery, and she will make some sweet dish for her baby, because baby is demanding for sweets since last many days, and baby will get some sweet to eat now. So wife also had become very happy. And wife said the money were 12 and a half annas. "The swine has cheated me. He promised me a rupee," said the astrologer. She looked up at him. "You look worried. What is wrong?" And when astrologer's wife told him the money were 12 and half annas. At that time he became angry, and he said that person had promised him to give 1 rupee, but he cheated him, he deceived him, and he gave him just 12 and half anna. He was saying him, or he was calling him as swine, he was calling him as pig, because he had deceived him. That's why the astrologer was abusing him. Nothing. And at that time his wife looked at him, and wife said, "You are looking worried, what's problem?" And he said, "Nothing, there is no problem." After dinner, sitting on the pew, he told her, "Do you know a great load is gone from me today? I thought I had the blood of a man on my hands all these years. That was the reason why I ran away from home, settled here, and married you. He is alive." And after having his dinner, the astrologer sat on a mat. Pure means mat. And he said to his wife that he was very happy on that day, because he was living his life under pressure. He was living his life under tension. And what was the tension? He had tried to kill his friend at his village when he was young. He had stabbed him and pushed his friend into the well, and he was thinking that his friend is dead. He is a murderer, and that's why he had run away from his village, and he had come here and settled here. He had married with his wife, but he said the person whom he had tried to kill, that person was not dead, that person was alive. Today he met to that person, and now he is free of tension. Now he has no tension. She gasped, "You tried to kill him." And now his wife was shocked, and his wife said to him, "You tried to kill somebody. Are you a murderer?" "Yes, in our village, when I was a silly youngster, we drank, gambled, and quarreled badly one day. Why think of it now? Time to sleep," he said, yawning, and stretched himself on the pew. He said, "Yes, when I was young, at that time I used to gamble, I used to play cards, I used to drink wine there. And one day I quarreled with my friend. He quarreled with his friend, and in the fit of anger he stabbed his friend, and he pushed him into the well. And he was thinking that his friend is dead, he is a murderer, but his friend was alive. He met to his friend today, and now there is no tension over his mind." Now he was yawning, and he stretched his body over the bed, and he said, "Now it is time to sleep. Now it is time to enjoy our sleep." And he has no tension, because he said that his friend is alive, and now he was living his life happily. Here ends our lesson. Dear students, if you like this video, please like it, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.